Hey guys, today I want to show you some cheap puzzles, or puzzles that look cheap, that I got on SpeakCube Shop. This is the container puzzle. This is the first one. When I say that they look cheap, it's just that, I don't know, every time I see colored plastic with like huge fillets, I feel like it's gonna be a cheap quality puzzle. And okay, so it comes in dry, it's not lubed or anything. It spins quite well, but it feels like the plastic is thin, and that is why I was talking about the cheap quality puzzle. But honestly, it's quite reasonable. The turning quality is great. There's nothing to say about that. It's really great. No issues there whatsoever. Now, something that I like about this puzzle, and it's something that I thought about before I bought it. This is one of the reasons why I bought it. I think it's well, first of all, aside from being a collector's item, which is really nice to have, always nice to have. Oof. Okay, this doesn't hold that center in quite well. Oh, it wasn't really clicked in. So, back to what I was saying, aside from it being a really nice collector's item, I think the fact that it has two identical corners might make it more difficult, and that's something I want to try out. Now, I'm just gonna try to solve it real quick. I might stop in the middle because I'm not sure I know how to solve this. I'm really bad at solving cubes, to be perfectly honest. Even though I don't really like to admit it because, well, it's supposed to be a simple puzzle. I'm just not good at that. Alright, so I've got this, alright. I'm solving this bottom section first, so I've got red, blue, green, and orange. So far, so good. And my corners are in the right position as well, so that's nice. I just got a few parts to switch, like these two I have to flip, and these two as well. So if I'm not mistaken, this should do the trick. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it does do the trick, except this center is in the wrong orientation, and this one as well. And that is something I don't really know how to manage, so I'm not gonna go into further detail. I might make a video about how to solve this, but this isn't the priority. I just wanted to show you this puzzle. Honestly, it really exceeds my expectations. It's really interesting. It looks nice. Well, not a big fan of, you know, plastic, full-colored plastic, but it does look really nice as a mod. Just to remind you, this was created originally by Tony Fisher, so I've also linked to his channel in the description below, although you probably all know his channel and are subscribed. And now, let's unbox this one. Now, this is a puzzle that a lot of you already know. This is actually a shape mod of the Redi Cube. It's a Redi Barrel, and now I just wanted this because it combines two things that I really, well, that really don't go together. Like this, curvy cuts, and, well, non-O cuts, as I like to call them. You know, O cuts being cuts that don't look like they should turn, for example, like that. And regular cuts, just these two have never been mixed in a puzzle. And I think it's really interesting. Like, you get regular cuts right there that you can see, and suddenly a cut that's not supposed to work. And I think that's a nice mix between two puzzles, two types of cuts. So yeah, it's a really interesting concept. Again, not a fan of the full-colored plastic, but this one has a sturdier quality. Like, it's much tighter and it feels heavier. I don't know if it's the screws or just the plastic that was used that's maybe slightly better, but in any case, I don't know, I really like that one. So let's just solve that one real quick. It's extremely simple to solve. So yeah, let's start with this, for example. So I've got the red section here that's solved. Now I've got blue that I want to solve. That's going to be easy, but this red part is not in the right orientation. It needs to be adjacent to that blue center right there. Then there's that blue part, like this. And I need one more blue edge right here. And then that one just goes right here. So that's perfect, except the center of rotation, which is technically a corner, is not in the right orientation. So now I need to put it in the proper orientation when looking at that center. And here I've got the blue section, red section. Green is almost done as well, so I'm just gonna solve that real quick. There you go, that's green. And all that's left is yellow, and that one's gonna be the easy one because everything else is already solved. And that is not what I wanted to do. This is actually in the wrong orientation, so I have to fix that. It's in the wrong orientation because this needs to be here. So this is technically the right orientation because this is properly oriented according to the solved part, and now I can solve it like I would a regular Dino cube. So this is how you finish the solve. It's a really high quality puzzle. I did not expect that when I saw the box, because these boxes often come with relatively cheap cubes, cheaply injected cubes, and yeah, it's a really good surprise. So that was the barrel ready cube, and that was the the container cube, sorry. These two are really nice puzzles. I definitely prefer that one. This one feels cheaper, but both are really nice. I've put links in the description below if you want to get one of those. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube and like my social networks, and I'll see you in the next video.